This video is for educational and entertainment only. My goal is to inform others about the true horrors of manufacturing, selling, and being addicted to methamphetamines for over 20 years, and only getting caught once 5 years ago. I've been clean from all substances ever since that day. I cannot confirm or deny that any of these stories ever happened or that I have made over 25,000 drug deals since the mid-90s. Maybe I'm just a guy with a very good imagination who can make up incredible stories with amazing continuity throughout many dates and timelines. It took me 5 years for me to get a clear head in order to even think about these stories without them triggering me or urging me to return to the life I led for so many years. By viewing the contents of this video or any other video of mine, you agree to not attempt or recreate anything seen or heard while viewing them. I am not confessing to any acts stated in this video. The contents of this video should not be treated as factual or a confession. All names have been changed to protect the innocent and the guilty. Enjoy.
Hello, everybody. So, the year was 2009, early May, and I was back on my bike after a long, cold winter. Back in those days, I made a lot more money with no snow on the ground because I had no overhead costs like gas, food, cigs, meth, and all that other fucking shit that my drivers got. What makes a good driver, or how to sling dope in the winter without a driver, will possibly be an excellent topic for a future video. But anyways, back to this story. So I'm back on my bicycle to go down to go hook someone up, and he lives about 10 minutes away, so I make my way across town, and I'm heading to some dude named Mike. I like Mike. He's an alright guy. He's honest. So I give him some good deals. One thing about Mike, he comes across some interesting items sometimes. So I finally get to his house, or should I say his mom's house. Yep, that's right. He lives in his mom's basement, and he's 35 years old. So I sell him a half gram, and I hang out with him for a while. And you see, I always dealt with people that I liked and respected, because tweaker can be a lot of trouble for you if you don't show respect towards him, or if you laugh at them or fuck with them too much, they will get you. Because remember, they don't usually have jobs, so they have all day and night to think of a way to get you back. And they can be very creative. Or if they're just stupid, they will get you back by snitching on you. If you don't know by now, cops love stupid tweakers, and they hated me. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Back to the story. So, we're hanging out, and he says, do you know anybody interested in a growing system for growing weed? I said, what are you talking about? So he brings me in his garage and shows me a complete growing system with 4 huge lights, fertilizer, and a case of 15 55-watt grow lights. The good kind. The fertilizer consists of 6 jars of what we call fish gut mix. Each jar is meant to be mixed with 5 gallons of water and is valued at about $50 per jar. The 15 bulbs are worth $700. So just the lights and the fish gut mix are worth $1,100. I ask him where he got all the shit. He tells me that he traded his car for it, all because he lost his license. The best part is that he has no idea what he has, and his mom wants that shit out of her house. So I make a phone call to one of my best friends who grows the best outdoor sticky bud in the state. He says that he's interested. So I tell Mike that he wants me to bring everything out to him so he can check it out. I already know that my buddy doesn't have $1,000 to spend, because it's planting season. It's in the spring, so it's planting season and not harvest season. One thing that I already know is that today is going to be a very good day. So I tell Mike that I got to bike home and get my wife's van, and I'll be back. So 20 minutes later, I'm back with the van. We load it up, and I head to Mr. Sticky Bud's shop. I get there, and of course he wants everything, but either of us have any money. So I explained to him what we have to do. He agreed to my terms, which was that when October 31st came, which was harvest time, and he will give me a pound of his best sticky bud, which is what he called Christmas bud. So we gently cut open the box of bulbs and replaced the new bulbs with all his burnt out ones, and gently taped them all back up so the box looked brand new. Never opened. Then we emptied the fish gut jars and filled them with dirt And then I brought it all back to Mike and told him that my buddy wasn't interested. So that fall of 2009, when harvest time came, my buddy harvested the best sticky bud he ever grew. He did fork over what he agreed to, although he never gave me any credit for it. At the time, I thought I was the slickest motherfucker out there. I justified it by thinking that Mike would have just blamed the guy who traded him for his car because, after all, we had retaped the box of glass tubes and resealed the fertilizer jars. But you see, the thing is this. When I was deep into the game of trying to control chaos, I would say to myself stupid shit like, if I didn't do it, someone else will, or what he doesn't know won't hurt him. But when I was inside my self-centered, meth-addicted mind, I would tell myself that I was in survival mode or some other stupid shit that would ease the guilt from the fact that I just ripped off someone who I respected and liked. I think Mike did figure it out because he never called me ever again. So in the drug world, I was forced to put a price on friendships time after time. And because he never called me back, made that sticky bud taste not as good as it should have. I hope that you enjoyed this story. I know that I promised you that this story was going to make you laugh. Well, it took a different turn. Sometimes my memory will do that when I start telling a story and guilt and shame creep in. But I promise my next video will make you laugh because I'm going to tell you some of the slickest ways people ripped me off. They even made me laugh when it happened. So I hope you enjoyed that story, and remember, if you have any questions or any topics you might want me to answer or tell, just leave your comments below, and peace out.